Hello and welcome back to the Open Sorcery. It's Devi, and today we are going to be having another shadow prompt. Shadow work is necessary and needed, and today we are conquering self-love. So, love is necessary in all aspects. It is how we function in the world. It is the relationships that we have. It is woven into every aspect. The earth loves us and so allows us to exist, right? But I want to broach the idea of unconditional love. There are only two types of unconditional love that should exist in this world. The love that a parent has for a child, and the love that you have for yourself. That is it. Even love for our parents is entirely conditional, and that is necessary. Forgiveness is different. Love is where that condition or unconditional, like I said, there's only two. There really is only two. And today we are focusing on that self-love aspect because, at least in my journey, this has been one that is so hard to grasp. And then sometimes it can feel like we can fall into ego with it. And unfortunately, there is a pattern of behavior, especially with those who are givers, those who are the everlasting cups of this world that will continue to pour into others. Unfortunately, in our journeys, a lot of us have difficulty with self-love. And unfortunately, the patterns that I have seen for myself and others, and helped others through, is that we have this difficulty because we did not receive that unconditional love that was supposed to be the beginning of our spring, our wellspring of love for oneself. So, of course, there's quotes galore. Those who were not fed love on a silver spoon learned to lick it off of knives. Those, unfortunately, who were not given that parental, unconditional love will have difficulty with the self-love aspect. And today, I really want you to focus in on it. And one of the main quotes that just knocked me straight on my ass this week was, if you can believe in the greatness, in the beauty, in the love of an ex, if you can see their potential and you can believe in their potential, why can't you believe in yourself? It knocked me on my ass in such a way of, oh my God. I can believe in so many of these people. I can see their potential and love their potential and nurture them as best I can. But none of it is proven. And here's the thing with myself. My efforts are proven. I have achieved great things. I have done great things. My potential is proven. So if I need to believe in anything, I have the proof of my own greatness. And so, yes, even though it sounds spiteful, it sounds petty, that was the click for me, where the actualization of self-love came in. And yes, loving yourself out of spite sounds bad. But if you think about it as somebody who has potentially struggled with these kinds of things yourself, loving yourself out of spite, even though it might begin in a place of, fuck you, watch this. Or as a client of mine had said before, hide and watch. And I love that so much. Even though it might begin at one of those places of uncertain motives, once you actually start that wellspring, it fills you so much. And I know for myself, in my own practice, I rebuilt my altar for the first time in months. And my altar is to the feminine. It is not necessarily something that is for a specific god, goddess, spirit, deity. It is more so to the spirits within and without, and that which sees me and I see. And I think for me, that is how I do things. But the driving force, all of it, motivation, impetus, everything of that nature can come from self-love. And especially with those who have had a lot of difficulties in finding any kind of love for oneself. Those of us who have dealt with issues of self-confidence or self-esteem, anything of that nature, and negative self-talk. It is so important to find that moment. Find that phrase that knocks you for a loop. And so I really want you, if you are having difficulty with this, this may not be your click moment, and that's okay. I don't expect to be the click moment for a lot of people. Find a deity to work with to try and activate that self-love. Find a angel if that is what you are more comfortable with. I know Twisted works with a lot of angels, and Haniel is certainly one that he pulls out of his back pocket any time that self-love is spoken about. But I know one of the goddesses I work really closely with is Inanna. And that has helped immensely. But find what resonates with you. If you need to literally sit and look at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself 5 things that you love about your appearance daily, do so. Pick 5 things that you can see. Pick 10 things about your personality. Pick yourself apart in a beautiful way instead of, as unfortunately is the habit, I hate this, I hate that. No. What do you love about yourself? One of the strangest things that I will say that I really like about myself is my wrists. My wrists are small. They've always been dainty. And it's something that you wouldn't even think about for the most part. Everyone has a favorite part of themselves. Glorify it. Actually go there and talk yourself up. There are many works by Clarissa Pinkola Estes, and of course I've been talking about her book, Women Who Run with the Wolves. religiously over the past couple of weeks. And I have continued my reading, and this is sprouted from several of the aspects of it. But she also has a book, I believe it's called The Wondrous Body, where she talks about how your body is the best friend that you have throughout this life. We are the consciousness inside of the body. We are not the body itself, in a sense. And anytime that you are talking negatively about your body, you are hurting your best friend. And so it's a way to really think about how we operate. Because ego will tell us we are this and we are that. And societal programming will tell us that we are this and we are that. And no, we are not. And self-love is not selfish. Boundaries are necessary. And the only two types of unconditional love are sacred. And to achieve one, a lot of times we need the other. To achieve self-love, a lot of times we need that unconditional parental love. And it's harder to achieve without it, but it is not impossible. And so I implore you, if you are having difficulty with this right now, let's start. Let's start with how you love yourself. List your accomplishments. List your positive aspects. The love towards yourself is unconditional. Perfection is not reality. Do not hold yourself to an impossible standard. But I've rambled on long enough. This is Devi with the Open Resourcery. I love you guys very much, and y'all have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye-bye.